Hey guys, Garrett McLaughlin here, and want to take a second to talk about how to properly set up for core stability exercises. So if you don't know, core stability versus core strength, core stability is, can we maintain a neutral and rigid spine as the extremities move, versus core strength, looking at your crunches, your sit-ups, your movements through the range of motion where you're strengthening more of these global muscles. So when it comes to core stability, one effective thing I've been trying to implement and really cue in the setup for a lot of my clients is starting the exercise with the exhale. So if we look at core stability, and specifically here in the supine position back on the ground, for example, let's say we're going to go into a dead bug exercise or just a regular kind of a hook-lying marching exercise. One of the best things to do before you start is actually take a nice deep breath, big inhale, exhale, let everything out of the lungs. But as you exhale, you're not just letting the air out, you're actually trying to use that exhale to allow that rib cage to go into more of a depressed position. So a lot of people that I see here, just normally, not even talking about core stability, but are in more of a ribbed flare or open scissor position at this rib cage. So for example, that looks like the ribs here are more opened up and prominent. We want to get out of that position if we're doing some kind of core stability, because what that does is promote more of a extended or lordotic lumbar spine. So you can see here the space that's under my lower back as my ribs are open, versus if I took a deep breath, exhale, really get that rib cage to press down. And what that does is automatically then put me in more of a neutral position. So a lot of times people preach pelvic tilt, hollow, a lot of these different things. But what I find is if we start the core stability on the exhale, you can actually eliminate some of that extension from the spine just by getting that rib cage to come down. So if I was going to do that before a dead bug, what I would do is breathe, exhale, use my hands if I need to assist. Rib cage pulls down, my abs just lightly engage to hold that rib cage in place. And then from there, I can lift up the legs. I can go into a marching motion. Again, trying to hold that rib cage down, abdominals, obliques, which are going to fuse through there. And again, still trying to comfortably breathe. Just because I'm pulling the rib cage down and holding with the abs, that does not mean I'm holding my breath. Okay, and then from there, what I can also do is go into a dead bug, opposite arm, opposite leg, but using that setup position with the exhale to really pull down the rib cage, because that's going to promote more of a neutral position of the lumbar spine. Let me know if you have any questions with this.